And near the southern wall, they built the Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is the grayish, silverish dome that we see outside. Both of those buildings we still see today. I'm jumping again a few more years. I'm jumping from the 7th century to the 14th century. In those couple of hundred of years, the Muslims ruled here, and then the Crusaders, the Christians, and then the Mamluks, the Muslims, and then again the Crusaders, and then again the Mamluks, and then again the Crusaders. And every couple of years, Jerusalem moved from hand to hand. There were battles between the Christians and the Muslims. The Jews were mostly out of the picture. Sometimes the Jews were allowed to live in Jerusalem, sometimes we weren't allowed, depends who the ruler was. Eventually, in the 14th century, the Mamluks, again the Muslims, captured Jerusalem from the Crusaders, from the Christians, and they decided to renovate and elevate their homes so they'll be closer to the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa. What do I mean by that? The entire western area where we are standing today is a valley. They covered the valley with debris and arches. They built an arch, above an arch, above another arch, and above all of those arches they built their homes. And when they did that, they covered most of the western wall, leaving us a couple of meters, a couple of feet of the western wall as we see it today. This is also the area that we call today the Muslim Quarter. We can also see it behind me here on the screen. You can see they covered the northern wall along the western wall with arches and just built their houses above, so they elevated the entire city. And as they did that, we can see that they covered the western wall. This is the western wall that we see today. These houses were already abandoned during the 19th century during the Ottoman Empire. After that, eventually after the Six-Day War, the Senegals removed the houses, and this is the area today. From 1967 to 1968, this is the area. This is the entrance to non-Muslims to Temple Mount. And in our tour, we're already underneath the houses. We're standing over here. We'll continue. What we're going to see today is we're going to continue to walk towards the east until we reach the western wall. Once we reach the western wall, we're not entering Temple Mount. We're going to the north. We're turning left, and we'll go along the western wall. Here we're walking to the east. Once we reach the western wall, we're turning north, and we walk along the western wall. We go through 1,000 years of history. We'll go back 100 years, 700 years, 2,000 years, 2,200 years ago, and we'll find out a little bit about the history of Jerusalem, what happened throughout the years. Any questions before we continue?